Hello and welcome. Right, yes, so we've got a little bit of extra on this. We need to pull this out of the way though, because we're going to be doing... This is going to be a bit of a monster session. I was like, coming on here and I was like thinking, seriously, this is going to be a bit of a monster? You've really got to... Yeah, this is just you and you. You've got to grab hundreds of tons of straw, just little old you, and stick that in there. Also, we've got to place the BGA, so we've got to make a decision. Is it going to be there? No, there's no room there, and the tree's in the way. There's room for little production, but nothing like that. So I'm wondering, does it go on the grass? That grass slab? I did say that. I mean, you could stick one technically in the middle, but I think I'd sooner sort of save for sheds or something like that. There is a bit of room in the corners, but at that corner there. Is it really? Or I don't think so. You probably could do without one shed, and we've still got quite a lot. Or no, because you can't stick anything under the silos, or else you can't get anything out of them. This is definitely true. So, but yeah, these are problems for another time, not now. The other thing is we do need to go and grab some. Yeah, I was thinking if we're going to do some liming contracts, it's not a bad thing. In fact, actually, it probably is more sensible if we see if there are any liming contracts and actually send the other tractor, go and overhaul and buy some lime. You know, I'd love to obviously get the... Yeah, we've got two. We're going to literally accept, and we're also going to accept, and we're going to see if they've gone. No, they've so got 100 grand there. So before we do anything, well, I suppose we could actually set the work. No, it's a waste of time. It really is. We need to grab this. Do we stick? I think we'll stick the weight on. I think we'll stick. I don't think it needs both. I think the pass through. Yeah, I mean, really, just for a little bit of stability, because it is a bit of a. Yeah. I do think the front weight's a little bit excessive for it. Really, it would be a yeah. I think it's actually pushing it forward a little bit too far. I think the pass through a ton weight is more than enough, really. So we're going to take this down to the shop. Do we see how good the AI is? I always like to do that on the map so that other people can see it too. We'll get this extended. We shall buy some once that does get down, if it gets down there. You know what I mean. Yeah, we'll send this down. Yeah, the other thing is, I think I'm right. I looked on not on the map, but on BC Beulah. And I forget the other. There were two of them, Corey or something. It's the ones that did the Macedon header and the pickup header, and also BC Beulah made the obviously the swather. So between the pair of them, basically, they're responsible for this, and they do say that it will muck around with other mods that muck around with the crops, so crop rotation, maybe that is yeah, but there's also probably other things as well. So right, let's have a look then. Always like to stick it on the actual road, yeah, because this is going to earn us money, so it's not as simple as, yeah, now I knew they were, yeah, they're literally, so we haven't got far to go. I mean, the one behind the shop is brilliant. I'm going to courseplay it, obviously, but let's have a look. Can you go down, do the shop? That was usually the one place, if it's going to happen, that you can. And the answer to this question is fantastic. It's looking good. So we'll make a start, because we can. What we're going to do is set the course. I'm going to do this, but obviously the only time I'm going to peel off is to set those going from one field to the other. I'm hoping to do all of this on one session, which means it's going to be a monster, which means it's got to be time lapsed. It has. I think we've still got, yeah, we have. We've still got there's going to be some cleanup afterwards where the course went off a little bit. So I think, yes, on here, but as close to the end, so the missus is quite happy with a smaller garden, but that she's not too unhappy with yeah, losing a bit of garden. I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah, if we put this on, yeah, but really this is where it goes off a little bit, because obviously we're doing the lines, if you remember, to begin with, and then obviously we went on to yeah, really if we do this a little bit, we should then go past the head a bit, or this is the header one. Right, leave that for a minute. We're going to pop down, because I'd imagine our work is Yes, you may note, already I have my Star Wars names. Thank you very much, Padme. Very, very grateful for your services. We shall buy some lime and let's extend this. It's going to be 19 ton, which is, if we buy 2 bags of lime, the one good thing is obviously the limes depend on, we've got no soil readings, which means the liming is a minimum. It is, and that's going to take a while because the Bredl's not the biggest, but it more than makes up for that fact by its additional storage. So yeah, it is good in a lot of ways. So hang on a minute, is that? No, it's that field there. I'm going to say, surely you're not going to lime on top of a... Yeah, even though I would have once done that, I must admit I have tried to up my game and to be more realistic, and even refuse to lime when I buy a field that has got cropping already. It's tough if I take some damage. So then, let's first of all get this, which is going to take quite a bit of cash, but you've got to speculate to accumulate, as that old saying goes, and it is definitely true. Yeah, it's right, so then prepare and customize, extension big, and we do want the shredding system no matter how much it is. Now then, it is about time that we bought some lubricating grease, even if we only come down and grab it down here. Ooh, a cooing, wow, that was amazing. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Cooing pigeons. Right, it's in here somewhere. It's, oh, do we buy? Yeah, we need it. Oh no, we don't need in here actually. We need in the big bag. So here we go. Lubricating grease. We're going to buy 1. We're being skinflints. We are. Besides which, yeah, if you do it to 2, it's, oh no, it's exactly the same. I'm sure it was dearer the other day. No, that's it. It's 280 doubled would be 560. It's 460. They're short changes. They're rub dogs. So do you know, 1 will do nicely. It is true. I did notice it though. It is typical. I'm like, what? How come we've got like, we pay the same twice, but we get ripped off for a little bit? That's typical of the times we live in. We're supposed to wear that, right? So liming, we're going to buy 2 of these. No. Do we buy? I think we'll buy 3 because we may need a top up. Oh, I don't know. Let's go for 2. And oh yeah, I expected that. Yeah, definitely expected that. So then let's feel. Oh no, when you buy it. No, it's not. It's got the death pack as well. So we're going for ultimate realism. Gordon Bennett. Everybody's like bit and bob that you could possibly. Right, yeah, we need to do that. We need to. Why is that not? It's probably not because it doesn't. I'm used to seeing the message that you're one of those things that is not on is that messaging system where you get the little yellow message. Is it? Well, it's not. Is it? Oh, it probably is. I've not got any mods that muck around with scripts, so I'm actually a little bit short on those type of things, which are my helpers, including tip side indicator, which tip would indicate. So I love that. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm missing that quite a lot. And it's amazing the little yellow messages that say unload here and tip and all those type of things. Yeah, I miss those a lot. I really do. Yeah. So when that's gone, will I get a message? I don't think I will. I think it'll just basically allow me, because it's the only thing left to actually put in there, it'll allow me to put 2 kilograms of that in here. Yeah, I know, we're going to come and unload you in a minute. We could, Mr. Smith, you are missing a trick, really. You could be... Actually, yeah, this is a throwaway course. I think I've said that once before, but only once. And that depends if you actually watched that particular episode. Now, that's going to cause problems, really, with those top bits. So I'm only going to go for 1 headland, or I'm definitely not going to do it. Yeah. I thought as much. That's going to be some real... Yeah, if I do 2 though, it's not going to do it. So open generator. And that's, can we fill... yeah, you see, it's as simple as that. It really is. And we've still got another couple of tons of that. Funnily enough, the start point is not far off here. So we may get issues, but because yeah, this is the I didn't realise. So this is, I think, either 24 or 32 meters when it's using fertilizer, which actually makes it not bad at all. Right, we're going to pop up to the top and we're going to take over and we're going to go straight into a time lapse. But I am going to warn you, obviously I'm going to juggle from one to the other. We're literally when that's so that's why the other reason I wanted the course to be active on this is so that we can hop and let the worker take over on those few times when I've got to swap that over, or if it gets snarled up or things like that. Yeah. You see, that little lot just cost us 20 odd grand, 23,000, something like that. So again, this is what I'm saying. Beginning of a Let's Play, they absolutely devour you. If we were to put the BGA down this very second, before the fulfilling of one of our contracts, I doubt we'd be able to put it down. That we may just, because this is very, well, we've got worker wages as well. So yeah, it's all, if it weren't for the contracts right now, I would doubt very much we'd be able to place it. So we need one contract straight away before we actually. I do love this. I actually talked myself into it because I was going to go for the Quantum, and I thought you were going to seriously regret it. It's a beautiful bit of kit, but the fact that I think I'm willing to pay more for an unload rate like this than I would be to have something that is slow. And it is a good mod, don't get me wrong. I actually had it on Yarra Valley and really thought it was fantastic. I know I don't. Now then, yeah, it should now. No, I thought we would. No, we are. Yeah, we're going to say my words. Yeah, and we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. that would be worth getting out, even half a ton, but I seriously think it would be a couple of 100 litres, so we'll let it be nitrogen. We'll let it return to the earth. Yes, that was so. It was a little teeny weeny little bit of like, I was thinking, oh, you're gonna have to come back, and then and then when I saw the little tiny blob of straw, I thought, I'm happy for that to sink into the ground and nitrogen the ground again. Yeah, I did. Quite happy with that. Look at the money though. I mean, I know we've invested in the obviously the fertilizer. Well, no, it's fertilizer as well. Obviously, we can do both. But yeah, are there any others that have popped up? No, they're all harvesting. I think we will pass. I do. I've got to be honest. I did some big fields on Stone Valley, but these are real monster fields. They really are. I keep I was thinking last session, do I do a field of grass? I thought by the time the grass is taken, you need to invest in grass equipment, even if you're going to do a BGA, and then you've got to wait. It's August, so it would be September 1st growth stage, October 2nd, and November 3rd. Now, of course, you could cut it, and you may. No, you wouldn't get another one, but I suppose it would be worth it in a way, but then you've got to buy all the grass equipment. And yes, I know you could lease it. Is it worth the efforts? I keep debating, because it is something I often used to miss. Really. Now, we've not got a mulcher. I've got to be honest, this is quite a lean setup, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that obviously we've got the rudimentary, the really important things. Obviously, I know we sort things out, but that's not the point. We still only have pretty much the same as what we've got now. Obviously, I did check as well on what you're allowed to do. It is oats, barley, wheat, canola. I think there's one other. Wheats. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, let's not park that on there and infuriate the missus. Really. Yeah, I don't know what on earth I did. Why? I think it's because it's instinctual that I hit save as you come out, and I think I'm going to have to have done that, really. Now then, do we take over? Because I've got to be honest, I always find them, they are faffy. They are. I think we're going to take over. Yeah, all this faffing around that they do, in all honesty, is a little bit infuriating, whereas I'm just going to go around in a circle, and that is very little out on this. So I think we are going to say my words again. I know we're straight in and straight out, but we've got to get this done. I think we probably, we would have done. Right, so I'm going to say my words, and we will chat when we've finished. Don't know whether we'll leave the other contract till the next session. I'd like to get a bit of traction, so that really does mean finishing both contracts, although they can continue on to another day on FS22, as I found out myself by mistake once when I did it and realised I'd still got contracts on, and then realised that it didn't break the contracts like it would in FS19. But yeah, that is one of those things. Anyway, yes, we will chat when we're finished. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. there we were done, with a little bit to spare. Don't think this is as good with fertiliser, because it isn't, but this is perhaps, well, those manufacturers who all say we're the best in the market, well, I think you might find that this is perhaps the very best liming machine in the game. I mean, I've tried almost all, and I've tried it for fertilising contracts on Orbelleron quite a lot, and it was the same as everything else, and of course its capacity is quite small. But when used with liming, I realised it was actually quite formidable, and so on Neverland we actually put this to the test. We put the Supima on the back of it and this, so I think it was 11 tons on the monster field that is the giant on Neverland, that takes up half of the map on the right hand side, which is equally as big as these monsters here, and it did it in an awful lot less than, I think it was 1 and a bit. It seemed to go wrong a little on one point. Yes, we did find another cartridge. I looked at it and I thought, I'm sure that's a cartridge, and lo and behold, it really was. It was, absolutely. So I don't know what that's about. I really don't know what that is about. Yeah, so not only did we save an awful lot of money on lime, because it's so much better than the Bredel. Well, actually, it's so much better than anything in the game. It really is amazing. Truthfully is. Then are there any others? There weren't, but that doesn't mean to say there aren't any more. Usually you have to let a bit of time go. They're really... But yeah, this is super duper. It might be, we might take the bread. Now the Bredel is fantastic, but obviously, as we saw, no, we need to grab that one. Okay. For some reason, it's not wanting to grab the line. I think it's the trouble. There's too much going on in that area, and it's the lubricating grease seems to be taking more precedence than anything else. So. Yeah, it's a bit strange. It also, I did think this on White Farm when I used the lubricating grease, that it seemed to get mistaken for. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is, we really could do with a. No, it's we haven't. Have we bought the front loader yet? No, we haven't. We bought the attacher, haven't we? Yeah, we don't need one for down here, and if we're going to come down here almost all of the time, one thing I would like to do is take away. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes they can come up in the sails and you kick yourself then. Sometimes. Do we need it really right now? Not really, and we're not going to be doing any. We could actually lime our field, because that's never a waste, really. So we could probably easily do that on what we've got. I'm not doing it this session. This has been a monster, and I'm so pleased. We would have, with 50 grand more than we should have been. So next session we are going to stick the BGO, because we've finally got up to a really reasonable amount. One thing I would like to do this session though is I would like to put a reasonable generator just to cover the costs of our farm, which is usually between 2,000 and 3,000. Can be more. So yeah, I would like to do that this particular session, really, just so as I know it's done. And I'd like for us to go through to September morning, because truthfully it's been rather a long August. We have done an awful lot of work. Yeah, I know. I would imagine there's probably a cartridge somewhere hidden over at the, I think that's the animal place, is it not? I think it looks very much like that kind of build. It is. Yeah, livestock. I see it. Lawson's livestock. Yeah. So we'll take this back up to the farm. We will indeed get this. We will get this sort of done. Now the other thing is, obviously, through the winter we are. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Let's use our brain. We know the worker is really good at getting us up to the top. So while we can have a quick look at. We want to be. Wow, this is a monster of a map. Is this a 4X? I'm really not sure. Right, so then let's have, while that's wandering, let's have a look at the productions and see how everything's going. Now, it was straw when I last looked was 450 tons. It looks like it was nearly 600, and it was. Oh, is it going across the? I daren't look. It looks very much like that's going straight across fields. So do you know there's roads there? Yeah, so straw silage is starting to build. The wheat for going into seeds is at 24 tons. We will of course get some bits and bobs, but we don't really need to worry. So it is true, you've got the winter ahead where we've really got very little to do. That's why I would like to put a generator down really to cover us. Oh, you are really right. We're gonna, yeah, we're going. I didn't think that would actually quite do that. Yeah, so we don't want to see that. We really don't. I think, oh, I can even see across the fields. So we've got the bread oil down at there, which we'll have to pick up as well. Yeah, the bread oil probably is better for fertilising because it's got a fantastic thing. That is, on fertilising, that is nothing special. It really isn't. It's just for liming that it's super. It's good. I'm not calling it. I'm just saying it's not. It really isn't as super with that as it is at the other. Now we have got space over here. I'm thinking, and also in harmony with the one that I like the most is these ones here by Bernie, and well, yeah, the red barn pack. But that one there really appeals to me. But not only that, but also for the fact that it's very American. So a wind tower, and we will stick it on our land, and we will stick it on, yeah, we don't want it, it would probably be best, Nigel, we don't need too close to that either. Is there a place on the edge of the fields with nothing at its back? Is probably not a bad place. And get the tail right, that's facing the wind, that's not a bad place. Fantastic. Right, brilliant. Now I think yeah, fantastic, all back. So there we are, another session done. Really, does that still, you can't tell, can you really, if there's still fuel there, or whether we need to, we could use the object hider, map object hider, but it could also be that you can't see. That is a point actually. We could switch that on briefly and see if my theory is correct, or whether me selling all the bits and bobs really did sell. No, you were right actually. Yeah, so you can still repair, so that isn't bad at all. So that's all. Do we stick something behind it, like just decoration, just so it looks a little bit more authentic than a few barrels, a little tiny building or something, being as I've gone and sold everything. Right, so we want decoration. Others, some type of a little sort of sheddy type building. I know, no, that really does look exactly what it is like. There are little sheds like that. Does that really? I don't know what I did there. And yeah, we're gonna have to use V mode really. It's got a little tiny. There. And also a little tiny blob of, because when we switch the interactive zone markers off, that's all going to disappear. Now remember refraction. Yeah, that's not bad. So switch those off. Interactive zone. Why does it always move down is what I want to know. Or like, you can see, funny thing is you can actually still clip your, yeah, so we don't get the yellow message then, but I am going to have a go at, ooh, V mode has done something strange to it. It's hovering in the air. Oh no, it's got little tiny metal things. It looks like it's hovering on the ground. It's actually got two rails, and the rails are sitting on that thing. So actually, that's fine. So there we go. We've addressed that, and it does ting as well. It tinged then, so that looks a little bit more, being as I sold the crown jewels of the Let's Play. Now I'm going to stick that in there. So we've got the super duper liming, and we will use this for liming and for liming contrasts, which will keep our eye open. If there are any tomorrow, we will send this. We got the weight ratio right as well. We got the pass-through at the weight and fine, and also we did go send that low. Yeah. Oh, I think it's gone high again. Yeah, no. When the weight, it's still. Yeah, I thought it had got wheels. It has got wheels, but I think they hide them away. Yeah, it has the little white wheels. You can just see them. I thought they were runner wheels, but I think it's for. I don't know what it's for. I think it's for storage. So, what did I do that? I didn't really need to do that. Right, so that is. No, I'd like to go through till tomorrow morning. I would imagine this is very, very reminiscent of, I don't know, it could either be here. It is! Oh wow, I'm so... good guess. I thought it could have been the other one actually, but hey ho, it is this one. So let's... Have we done everything? We could... No, the silage is not going to go anywhere over winter really. We can still do that and put the BGA. I just wanted to get us through, get a bit of traction. Really, we could do without doing this, but 9 o'clock as well. And we'll check the sales, and then that is a wrap for this particular session. Yeah, it is a cracking map, and I can't wait to do the additional fruit types. But it is going to... I was thinking it's quite a battle. We've got the equipment. Oh, 4, 5, 7 income. Oh, my life. So that's a little bit... Oh, hang on. What are we on as well? Are we on easy or... I can't remember. No, we're on normal. We did actually do it right. Smashing. So then, September morning, 180,000. So we did lose a little bit. That generator is not quite as... Although, no, they all go up and down a little bit, apart from the Lorts, which is really rock solid and good at doing things all of the time. Oh, really? Well, that's terrible. It really is. Now, let's have a quick look at the productions just to see how we're doing, how well we did. Oh, seeds are full. So, yeah, what is the seed like? Because you can sell them always. It's just that this is going to show us really seeds at white. Max value, as I said, 194,000, so nearly 200,000. But is that max value? I thought it was... No, that is about right. Nearly 200,000 for 100 tons. We'll have slightly more. So what we want to be doing is taking some of that out and sticking it in a trailer. Is the word I was looking for. It really was the word I was looking for. Yeah, absolutely right. So yes. So that is a wrap. Yeah, so, oh no, that's it. Were we thorough in that? I seem to like peel off. I am a little bit tired, so your mind wanders a little bit. Yeah, 7 tons of wheat left, and the storage is 500 and odd off being full, where it would stop producing. 220 tons of that, and how much have we got? Still 380 tons of straw. So next session, we need to be sticking the BGA down to literally process the silage. Then we can stick the production shed on a digestate only fertilizer creation, really, which will... It loses a quarter of the size, but that's probably the best I've ever seen. Most of them lose a third to 50%, some of them more. Yeah, the Omatana is this why I'd never use this for this creation. It really is a 10%. You lose 90% of your digestate to create liquid fertilizer. Now, obviously, the farm supply production by Omatana is absolutely fantastic at other things. They've all got good and bad there, but although I've got to be honest, there's very little bad about this little beast. It is an absolute wonderful little thing that I am so pleased that I found. But yeah, once we've done that, we'll also grab some stones to create lime. We're gonna need to buy a water canister to stick the water in for that. Herbicide likewise is going to need a water thing and some salt. And that's why I never sell the herbicide, because you can't... Well, I can't produce salt. I've not found a mod yet that actually does. So if we did or got one as a byproduct, perhaps at that point you can actually sort of do it. So if anyone's heard of one, yeah, because I'm not always the one that knows everything, definitely not. So yeah, I would be very grateful. So next time we're going to stick the BGA down, and I do think probably over there, but I don't want to get involved. I know what I'm like. I'll start chatting again and we'll go into another peel of things about what we plan to do on the Let's Play. But I am chuffed. I didn't think for 1 minute. Now then, yeah, contracts for next time. I do always like to do that. Aha. We will indeed accept. And we will do a bit... Oh, my life. Shall we? We could actually buy a second one and actually take... We can only take 3 at a time though, so do you know something? I think we'll be... Yeah, we'll stick to those 2. I'm quite pleased with that. If we can do that, they're going to go. It's September, maybe October at a push is the last month really of where we're going to get that those contracts. The next time we're going to get, we're going to send that paraphernalia. I'm not sure that the worker does it quite so well. I've always thought that. I'm sure, although on Neverland it was the workers and they were all right, so we're going to give it a shot. We'll take that down, but I do think we're going to need to buy a trailer. We can't wait for the sales. You never can really, but sometimes you do get things happen, and then of course you'll buy it and then one will come the month after. That's Murphy's Law. But anyway, enough of this waffling. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this absolutely amazing journey on this fantastic farm, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.